It's almost 8
It's
o'clock.
TikTok Live Fest.
It is? What does that mean? We want to do it.
I know we're level 2, but I don't know what that means.
We need to look it up.
We need to be level 1.
Mm-hmm. Plus.
Whatever that means.
That's like an A plus.
We need an A plus.
We need to be 1 plus.
They're going to help us get an A plus. They're going to help us be level 1.
Yeah.
Hola.
Hey, Mo.
Hello.
Nalu. Sheila.
Buenas noches.
Hey,
Buen
Megan.
día. ¿Cómo están?
Hubhasti.
What's that?
Farsi for how
Say it
are
again.
you? Hubhasti.
And then I
Hey,
learned.
Kamika.
What's Russian? It is Privyet.
Hey,
Privyet.
Sarah.
In Russian, baby. Hi. Privyet. Hola. Hello.
Hello.
That's what you say
Hello.
when I come in the door. And
I
you're
do.
like in the room or something.
It's true.
I want to know what love is. I want you to show me. I want to feel what love is. I know you can show me. Hi.
Come on, concert.
Happy Thursday. Hi, Trisha.
Hey, Trisha.
Surprise.
Hey, Nick. Destiny.
Surprise, y'all.
Latoya.
They weren't expecting
I
us
know
to
they
go
weren't.
live today.
Yeah.
You felt it. LT said she felt alive tonight.
We were just feeling it too.
We were going to decorate our tree.
We're matching.
We're matching. I actually put on a red because she was wearing this cute little top. And so I said, oh, let me just put a little red.
Thank you, Nicole.
It's a work top, though. It's not really like a
It's perfect on you.
Thank you, pretty.
It looks like we have matching lips, but I don't think we do.
But we don't. I know.
Yeah.
Well, hi.
Hey, Corny Aspen.
Love you, Asha Simone.
Thank you, Megan.
Not y'all going live while I'm watching y'all live on YouTube.
I love it.
Oh, that's so funny. What are y'all doing?
Let's talk about what's happening with Little A right now.
Oh my gosh.
As we speak. Tell
Is
them.
Little A on here?
Little
Cheryl,
A, are you on?
The name is Cheryl's Eyebrow now.
Cheryl's
Is
Eyebrow.
Cheryl's Eyebrow on here? I don't know if Little A's on here.
Tell them what's happening, though.
But Little A's edit of us is going viral.
Cheryl's Eyebrow right now is what she's called. They're called. I just saw the TikTok.
Yes, going viral.
Going viral.
The edit that she made of us about, not having my ring.
In last night's live.
It's going viral.
Go over and take a look.
Yeah, go check it
Little
out.
A.
It's so funny.
Give her some love.
I just laughed and laughed and laughed.
She is so talented, and I love her sense of humor and her
Just blowing up.
She's just so brilliant.
I don't know if I like that I'm the target of
Yeah,
that.
it's fine. Next time I'll be the target, I'm sure. But we got to do a meet and greet with her yesterday. It was so sweet. Yeah.
We got to meet her for the first time.
Yeah.
We did 2 meet and greets yesterday.
Not that Karen said I watched it 50 times. I watched it about 20 and just
You have?
laughed each time.
Oh my
Yes, I
gosh.
love it.
Hilarious.
Yes.
You're plotting edits.
I love that. Well, keep plotting because you guys are doing an amazing job.
Can someone tag you in it? You can find her Cheryl's Eyebrow.
They said no rings. We got rings tonight.
I don't want no problems because Little Aiden put me on.
Yeah, blast. But T and Little A was very appropriate in mentioning that T told on herself.
I didn't though.
Yes, you did.
Baby, what I did was like, but I didn't say anything.
We married today.
But I didn't say anything.
Hey,
Babe,
V1.
Hey, why are we rocking?
I don't know. I'm
started
gonna stop.
walking.
Yeah, I know. You caught me. Tasha said, you
But I
did,
didn't
you
say
told.
anything. And then I said,
held up that bare finger.
Baby, that was in the edit too, and I went.
I love the one where she just made your face all contorted. It was so funny.
It
Hey,
wasn't that
Anna
funny.
lady. The whole thing was hilarious and so brilliant. Brilliant. She is, comedy is tricky, and she just knows how to do it.
She does. She really does. I did say, why y'all talk so much? Althea's, thank you for the roses.
How is everyone tonight?
Devontae. How's our day? Baby, you want to talk
Our
about
day
your
was
day?
amazing. Amazing. I got so much done today, and I don't know, I just feel very accomplished today. Had dinner with my sweet wife, and I just wouldn't change a thing about today.
You didn't get to talk to me all day.
Yeah, that's true. Well, you were super, super busy. But I went in and checked
You did. You brought
3
me
or 4
some-
times and
She brought me some
brought her
water.
something to drink, and ring check. They're all checking. They need to make sure
Make sure little A sees this.
we have no problems. Hey, sunshine.
Thank you, C-Mac.
Thank you, C-Mac.
Can't wait to see you. How long have we been
That's
married?
right, Amanda. We have been married. What's today?
Today is the
Almost
14th?
the 19th. Yeah, so we got married in March, April, May, June, July, August, September, October, November, December.
20 months.
19.
No, it'd be 21.
21.
21 months next week.
We stopped counting. 21. Baby, that's almost 2 years.
Girl, what you want? The 2-year mark, baby. We're going to really
That's a big
celebrate our
deal.
anniversary this year.
Yeah.
We've been celebrating all year, though. That's okay.
Guys, last year,
21. Can you do something for me?
I counted the seconds, the minutes, the days, the weeks, up until 1 year. I did.
You did?
Yeah. And as soon as it was 1 year, I said, okay, we made it. I don't have to count anymore. Yeah.
That's what you were thinking?
Yeah. I knew after a year, if we could make it a year, that we were done. And it happened.
The
It's
rings are
true.
not on
Now
our
it's
right
almost 2
side.
years.
The rings are on our left hand.
It's just reversed on the camera.
But we have them on the married finger, okay?
Yes, of course. Oh, Lord, the mic.
Hey, Lee, how's the
Lee,
baby?
how's your baby?
Casey?
Uh-oh, somebody's taking off. Hold on. Stephanie, dang, my plane is taking off. Oh,
bye,
bye,
Stephanie.
Stephanie. We got to meet Stephanie yesterday, too. That was fun. Right, baby?
Hi, Mighty Marina. So, y'all, baby, can we talk about something we're happy about or proud of, like a bright spot?
Yeah, of course.
We're not going to do gratitude today for the last 24 hours. We're going to talk about what is something that you are a bright spot, something you want to celebrate or that you're proud of, that you're happy about in the last 24 hours. Give us a bright spot, something that you're really happy about, proud of in the last 24 hours.
Hey, Crystal, where's Aiden? Thank you for the roses.
Gotta think about it.
Yeah, I got to think about it.
A bright spot in your life the last 24 hours.
You have to go first, though. Yeah,
Why are you so pretty?
because I'm your wife. I always tell her, because you ordered pretty.
I didn't order all the other stuff though. Okay, you're done. Oh, I missed that. You got some
some
much needed rest,
rest.
Crafty Kamika. Applied
Law
to law
school.
school. Congratulations.
Mental health.
Sherry is almost finished with finals. Kind Chris on the road to better health.
Faith was accepted to Harvard. Hello.
Congratulations, Faith. That's amazing.
V1 got a new car.
Mahogany
Huge
got a
raise.
huge
I love that,
raise.
Mahogany.
Go, Mo.
Danny got into her dream college. Thank
Thank
you,
you,
Carrie.
Carrie.
Baby.
Chalia finished her finals. Got your homework done.
Graduating next fall. something to look forward to for sure.
Good, Sarah.
Finished your finals. Good grades. That's awesome.
That's awesome. Babe, what are you happy about in the last...
You said you're going
a
first.
bright spot in the last 24
You're going
hours.
first.
What am I going to say? Well, we're going to have a weekend kind of little getaway, and we landed on it today.
Mm-hmm.
We're going to have a little...
Staycation.
We're treating ourselves this weekend.
Yeah.
So that's what I'm happy about.
I'm excited about that too.
And it's one more day closer to Friday. I'm very happy about that. What about you, baby?
Hey, Vanna.
What you happy about? Any bright spot that you're proud of in the last day?
I decided that I'm going to be more intentional about reaching out to family and friends. And I've been doing that for the last couple of days, but especially the last 24 hours. And it just feels really good to make the effort and initiate reestablishing, relationships and friendships and just strengthening those ties. So I'm really happy about that because I could go for months. Tiffany would tell you I could go for months and not reach out. And it doesn't mean I don't love you or something happened. And then I'll just be like, hey, girl. So I don't want to do that anymore. I want to really build into my friendships and my family relationships. So I've been working on that in the last 24 hours plus.
It's really proud of you. Nurturing relationships.
Yep.
Ellen Baby is now a fully qualified therapist.
There you
Congratulations,
go, Ellen.
Ellen.
Congratulations.
We're so proud of you.
Yes.
Are we married?
Yes, we are. Honey is pregnant with her first baby. Yes. Thank you, Charlotte.
I love this.
Yeah.
Good things. Everyone's doing good things.
Yep, we're married real bad. We look nice in red. Thank you.
Thank you.
I was always told when I was a kid that I couldn't wear pink and I couldn't wear red. I couldn't wear anything but green is what they told me. And I just said, I think I'm going to wear red. And I've worn red a lot in my life. Mm-hmm. Yeah.
You look good in red.
Yeah. They said, good job having your ring on, T. Thank you, JoJo.
Yeah, we don't really have anything we want to talk about. We want to tell
Shady
them.
Katie said the same thing.
But I'm
She's a
not telling
redhead,
them, but I
too.
can't tell them because we've not told the family
What?
what we were talking about.
What? Oh, yeah, you can tell them.
But you've not told them.
Just tell them. Well, just tell them that we're going to tell the family too, but they're family, so they get to know at the same time as family. And a family is on the live. You're about to learn something.
Y'all.
Baby, I'm so excited.
Say my name, say my name. When no one is around you, Tracy's changing her name. Why the sudden change? She's changing her name.
What? Is Mimi on? Is Mimi on? To what? You're about to know. They're like, what's going on?
I'm changing my name to Parsa Brown.
That's my wife, y'all.
So, we've been talking about it
Amberdy's
and
screaming.
Decided we're going to do it.
Tell him why, baby. Tell him. Please.
Well, when we got
Thank you,
married,
Kia's calling.
when we got married, my wife changed her name to Parsa Brown, like Cheryl Parsa Brown. That's the name she wanted to take. My name. She kind of told you the story about why she wanted to do that. You want to just tell them again, or no?
Tell him, baby.
Well,
No,
in
you tell
essence, in essence, she feels like, she wanted to keep Parsa because it's her children's name. It's very important to her. And also it's her professional name. So everybody knows her professional name. Professionally, that's what she goes by. But she's not really felt connected to any other name. And so she was really happy to take Brown, which really was special for me. We hadn't even talked about that. She just said, I want to take Brown. I was like, okay, girl. And then I think we started talking about it about 3 months ago, about me changing my name and doing a hyphenated name. And we talked about it. She was very excited. She was very happy that I would do that, but we've not really acted on it or moved on it. But it was just something that we said, we really kind of want to do this. And so now I think it just, for me, it would make me just feel even more connected. I love her kids so much, and that the Parsa family, and it would just make me feel even more connected. And my name kind of has a little sass now. Tracy Brown's kind of plain, but Tracy Parsa Brown.
I feel the shade coming already.
Now we have to have another vow renewal so we can hear Parsa Brown.
Right. Is that not exciting, guys? Oh, I was so excited when she told me that. I never saw that coming, I just never even thought about it. I was like, okay, I'm married to Tracy Brown and I'm going to be Cheryl Parsa Brown, and that's that. And she said, no, I want to have the same name. So sweet.
So that's our news.
Right?
That's right, Carrie.
Sprinkle, sprinkle. Dr. and Mrs. Parsa Brown. Hello, Carrie. Yeah.
Thank you, Only Paris. You're crying a bit. That's right, Thais.
Locked in for life.
So that's our news.
When you take someone's name, that's real. That's something. I'm telling you.
Ain't no switching up.
Renewal for the name change. We're going to have to plan another party. It's a big deal. That's right. It's so true. It's so true. It's kind of like it was the same feeling as, when I proposed to Tracy, and then 2 or 3 days later, she proposed to me, and I didn't see it coming. It was like, okay, we're already engaged. Like, we're done. Okay, we're already married. I changed my name. I didn't see it coming. So what a gift. That's the way I see it. It's just such a gift. I'm so proud to say I'm Cheryl Parsa Brown. I've always been proud to be Cheryl Parsa. And I was even more proud to be Cheryl Parsa Brown. And now my wife wants my name too. It's like, it's amazing. Yeah, it's amazing. Yeah, we're going to have to change our passport right away.
Everything.
Exactly.
Because we like to go.
Yeah, we were just talking
We
about
were
that
talking
at
about that
dinner.
today, Crystal, because we're going to be wanting to go out of the country in a couple of months, and it's like, we need to get on that. No, we didn't cry. We were very happy, though.
I was very emotional. I was shocked. I was just like, I was so blown away and taken aback.
That's how I felt when you said you were going to get a tattoo. I was like,
Yeah, probably.
I got so emotional.
Yeah.
It does. Thank you, LT70. Put my name, I don't know what they're saying.
Flip it and flip it like Brown Parsa Brown. That'd be confusing. No, we like the
Parsa Brown.
ATPB and CRPB. Love is in the air.
When's the next vow renewal? Who knows? We planned that one when did we decide? 5 months ago? 4 or 5 months ago?
The
Maybe
vow
3.
renewal, we were 1 month into TikTok. So July, we started talking about it.
And we planned it a month before it happened.
Yeah.
Thanks, Tonette.
We're glad you're here.
How did we meet?
Tell our new folks,
So,
baby, how we met.
what happened was, our OG,
Give 'em a good
us story.
version.
So you all,
Give them the version, the version we told in that live that is just gone forever. Do you remember we told the story and they said that
Is
was
it in
the
the vault?
best? It's not in the vault. We never could download it.
Oh, well, this is what
cooking
I'm going
live.
to say, you all. Listen,
They met at Target.
I'm going to tell the real story. We have 1,000 people on here now, so we have to
I
be really, we have
know.
to really
And a lot
tell
of
the
them don't
story.
know
They
the
don't know,
story.
so we're going to tell the story.
Yeah.
So my baby's getting chill bumps by us talking about this. But I have been friends with Cheryl on Facebook for over 10 years, maybe 12 years, a long time. And I'd seen her on Facebook. We had mutual friends, and I actually friended her first because I found her business page somehow linked to a mutual friend, and I saw her work, and I thought, wow, she has such beautiful design work. I'm turning
Why
my
are you
phone.
talking in the
I know, I
microphone?
put it down. She has so much. I don't ask you why you're shooting your gun.
Well, I know that's right. So go ahead.
And
No
by the way,
reason at
I
all.
picked up all this money today.
So I could shoot it again. And look, guys,
So
just in case you guys show out,
they're going to show out.
we ready.
So what happened, you all, is so we were friends on Facebook. So I would see her and her post, and I knew who she was seeing at the time. She was in a relationship, and I knew of the person because that person was kind of, had a little celebrity status. And so I would see her, and we would just comment, or not really comment. We liked each other's posts a lot, but we never really talked. And then I saw her.
I liked a lot of my pictures.
You liked a lot of mine too? So then I saw her at a restaurant, her and the person she was dating at the time, maybe in 2010.
Probably 10.
I saw her at lunch, and I remember looking across the table and saying, oh, that's Cheryl. Like, even though we weren't friends, I knew it was her, and I was like, oh, there she is. And she was beautiful, so of course I noticed she's beautiful. And that was in 2010. Fast forward until about 2021. 2021. 2019. I private messaged her for her birthday or something, and I was like, "Hey, I know
just
we don't
out of
know
the
each.
blue.
It was out of the blue." And I
Hold
said,
on, baby. Jet Black Jazz is showing out.
Thank you,
She
Jet
sent
Black
10
Jazz.
subscriptions. Thank you.
And I said, you know what? I'm going to message her, which I never message strangers. I don't message people. But I felt like I had been following her for 10 years, so I knew who she was or knew about her. So I messaged her and said, hey, listen, I know you don't know me. We don't know each other, but I just want you to know that I really enjoy following you. I love your spirit, your positivity. I love your light. And I just really hope that you have a great birthday. And she responded back pretty fast and thanked me for my kindness. And that was it, 2019. 2021, good.
No, I just told her I was hitting the trail and have a good day, and I text back immediately.
She did. That was clue number one. No. And then 2021, we had a very bad storm in Dallas. It was February of 2021. I had no power for 3 days, no electricity, no water, no food, nothing. And Cheryl, I posted on Facebook a picture of myself, like in a hoodie. I had just done a bit on the news because they interviewed me for not having power and the fact that it wasn't coming on. And I had my hoodie on. I was in the car. I posted a picture. And
It was Ice Mageddon.
it was Ice Mageddon.
Yeah.
So she actually saw that post on Facebook, like in the middle of the night. In the middle of the night, she saw that post and she messaged me, and she was like, hey, I can tell that we live close by because I was in a high rise and she could see my view of downtown Dallas. And she was like, I could tell you live close by me. I have power. I have electricity. I have food. Like, if you can make your way down here, I have food for you. I'm happy to give you food. Now, I'm a sister. I'm sorry, I'm a sister. And we don't just eat at random folks' house, right?
She corrected it, guys.
We don't just eat at people's house. Mama taught you not to really do that, but your girl was hungry. So I was like, that was so nice. I messaged her and I'm like, thank you so much. You're so kind. I'm happy to come down there and get some ice, complete ice on the ground. So she was messaging and she's like, well, I made chili. Do you like chili? I'm like, yeah. She's like, well, do you like cheese? I'm like, I love cheese. She put a bunch of cheese in there and she put a love potion in there. I'm
I
sure
put
of
some
it.
extra chili in that chili.
So I got in my car, you guys, cold as hell, sliding down the street, literally, I'm not even exaggerating. And she lived about 3 blocks from me, believe it or not. She lived 3 blocks from me. I had no idea where she lived. I mean, we just, saw each other on Facebook.
I knew she was my neighbor.
Because you could tell from the view.
Yeah, the view.
So then I got down there. She came downstairs. She had like bags of food, you all. She had on this long coat. She came down looking, and she came down. She had all these bags. I remember being very nervous, like pulling up to her house because I never met her, and she cooked. Mama don't let you just go to folks' house, right? Then what? Then she came down, and when she came down, she was like, "Here's this food." No, she put the food down and said, "Give me a hug." And I'm like, "Oh,
I went,
no, girl ain't showered in 3 days. I can't hug you." She's like, "No, give me a hug." So I hugged her, and you guys, I'm not gonna say like I was like, "Oh my God, I'm in love with her." I wasn't, but when she hugged me, it was like, there was something. I felt something, and it was just I remember thinking, And I got all this food. I slid back down. I ate the food, and then she just kept making me food. She messaged me, "Hey, do you want to come by? I have lasagna." The next day, "Hey, I have chicken, Moroccan chicken and peppers." The next day, "Have you eaten? I have this." Now the snow cleared up, but your girl was still. Now, the day after she made me this food, remember there's just ice on the ground. The day after she made me the food, I was like, "Well, I have to thank her." My mama taught me to thank her,
That's
to thank
right.
people, right? So I slid down to Tom Thumb, and I was
Literally.
like, I'm gonna just get her some flowers to thank her. So I went, got some grocery store flowers, got her a little thank you card, and I got stuck in the ice going to her house because it was literally, our cars are made to drive around in ice. Our cars in Texas, or, we don't have the infrastructure on the roads. So I got stuck. I finally got to her house, and I said, "Thank you so much." And I gave her flowers and gave her this card.
And a candle.
And a candle. The next day, you guys, she posted on Facebook a picture of the flowers I gave her with the little thank you card next to it. I haven't told them that. She posted on Facebook and showed her little flowers, and I was like, what's she trying to do to your girl? I mean,
I tagged her in it too.
and she tagged me. I was like, so that was around maybe day 5 or 6. We were, going back and forth getting food. And then one of my friends was like, "I think she likes you." And I was like, "No, it's not like that. She's kind. Like, she just made me food because I was hungry and she knows I hadn't eaten." She's like, "Nah, I think she likes you." No, she does not. I mean, she was seeing someone I knew because I saw it on Facebook and all that stuff. And anyway, so that was in February. A couple of weeks later, she was like, "Hey, we have a mutual friend who lived close next door to her, and she's like, let's go to dinner. Let's all go to dinner." And I was like, "Okay, so feel free to take over."
Oh, I would have already said 19 things, but go ahead.
You want to take over?
No.
Go from now, baby.
No, baby.
So then we went to this restaurant, and I was like, "Oh my God, what am I gonna wear? What am I gonna wear?" So I got dressed up, and your girl's a little conservative. I'm getting not as conservative, but I was all So we went to this little steak restaurant and ate, and she sat next to me. I'm getting not as conservative, but I was all So we went to this little steak restaurant and ate, and she sat next to me. The other friend. That's interesting. Hope everything's okay. So then we sat next to each other. We were having dinner, and our friend was sitting across from us. And, I was real quiet because I'm a little introvert, a little quiet and shy. So I was like, I'm not saying much. And then she's like, "Oh, I want to hear from Tracy." I was like, okay. So then I had to talk and all of that. And, I was very nervous. I really barely ate and all of that. And so it was time to leave. And she was like, "Hey, I can take you home. I live like 3 blocks from the restaurant," because we live really close to each other. And I was like, "Oh no, I'll walk." My back was killing me because I had on these heels trying to be cute, but I would not get in her car.
I could not figure out why, but she wouldn't. Go ahead. I like it when you tell this story.
So I walked home, and I was walking home, and I was like, "Oh my God." First of all, she wanted me to get in her car. Like, no, I can't get in her car. Like, I don't know her like that. I don't know. I felt some kind of way sitting next to her. Okay, she's my friend. So in that
was
moment,
nervous.
I was like, she's my friend. Period. So then, fast forward. So we were texting, just kind of getting to know each other better, but it was very, friendly, nothing flirtatious or anything. And then she's like, hey, your birthday, my birthday was March 23rd. And she's like, I want to take you to dinner for your birthday, me and our friend, our mutual friend, to go to birthday dinner. And for dinner, I really want you to just get dressed up. And I want you to show your legs.
That's what I said.
This is me calling my friend, girl, she told me to come and wear something that shows my legs. Why is she telling me to show my legs? So, and she's like, I want you to just feel really sexy and show your legs. And I was like,
That's what I said, Blissless.
okay, I could do that. So I got dressed. I was very nervous to go to dinner. So I got there and we had a cute little booth and my wife showed up. I don't want this to be vaulted, but she was wearing something that was,
You can tell what I had on.
well, it was showing
vaulted.
it was showing stuff.
I felt pretty too, just like I told her to feel pretty.
She came showing stuff, and I was like, okay. And that night, you all,
We thought Laura wasn't gonna come.
yeah,
And then I
not
was
too much tea. I'm not Leisha. And so our friend, we didn't think our friend was going to show up. I thought she was. I was really excited she was coming. And then my baby was like, no, she can't come. So I was like, okay, well then the two of us will be able to hang out. Well, she ended up showing up.
Yeah.
And my baby was like, dang. I didn't know my baby didn't want her to show up. Because my baby at the time was not my baby, but she was trying to holler.
I was her baby, don't worry.
So that night, you all, we took pictures. I posted on Facebook, like pictures from the day. Thank you to my new friends for celebrating my birthday. And immediately I had someone message me who I was, talking to a little bit and said, who is she? What is that? And I was like, what do you mean? That's my new friend, Cheryl. And that's, our other friend. I said the names. And she's like, no, but look how y'all are looking. You kissed her on the cheek. I kissed her on the cheek in the picture.
And
And
she
I
was
posted
rubbing
it.
my back.
But I
In the
posted it
picture.
because I'm thinking, oh, that's no big deal. That's my friend. And I had so many people ask me when I posted that, okay, who is this? Who is she? That was the first day that I was like, and she sent these beautiful flowers to my home for my birthday.
Sure did.
That was my 48th birthday.
Tell him, baby.
And that's March 23rd. And then you want to just kind of,
Go ahead, baby. I love the way
no,
you're telling.
baby, I want you
No.
to talk now.
Continue.
Okay. Why you say it like that?
Because
Okay, pretty. But I'm kind of nervous about that text that just came through.
no, we're not going to
Okay.
worry about it.
So then, so the next like 2 or 3 months, no, the next month, I was going out of town for my birthday. A couple of weeks later, for my birthday, I was going out of town. And I was messaging her the entire time. She said, send me a picture of you. And I was like, okay, we're friends. So I sent her a picture.
She was going to the beach, and I sent her with a big beach hat and all kinds of goodies. Yeah, for her birthday. Go ahead,
put
baby.
on the beach hat. And she was like, send me a picture of you smiling and laughing. And I was like, okay. So I did that. And we were just texting. That was the end of March. Then in April, because she was seeing someone, we were both seeing someone. Oh my God, there are 2,000 people here.
Hello, everyone.
So then in April, she was going to Mexico with the person she was seeing. And I felt some
we
kind
both
of way.
had kind of situations.
We were in situationships. Both
That's all
of us.
it was. Go ahead.
So she went to Mexico, and I felt some kind of way because I was like, why is she off the grid? She out of country. Why is she off the grid? She ain't texted, said nothing. So I was like, well, whatever, Tracy, that ain't your business, right?
You're getting
So,
off track.
No problem. No, I'm not. So then when she came back, a couple of times we hung out. We went to True Lux. We listened to Clay, May, June. It's just really, very informal, friendly. And then in July, she said, let's go to True Lux. Let's meet. And I'm like, okay, so let's go meet. And
Laura had been out of town. And
Yeah.
we were supposed to be getting together, and we hadn't gotten together. And we were embarrassed to tell Laura when she got back after a month we hadn't seen one another. Go ahead.
So then we met. I was a little nervous, and I was like, okay, I'm getting a little nervous. So I sat at the table, and then she pulled up. Now, what you have to know is about your Auntie T is I don't get excited about, ooh, so-and-so is fine. I don't, that's not really me at all. It's never been me. I'm very, She pulled up in an Aston Martin, y'all. She pulled her little self up in that Aston Martin. The side effects. The valet opened her door. She got out of the car, and I'm talking to my friend on the phone. And I'm talking, dude, I'm nervous. Here she comes. Girl, I don't know. Like, she's pretty. I don't know. I like her, but she's my friend. And then I said, dog. And then I saw her getting out of the car like a movie. She was getting out of the car. It was like in slow motion. And I said, dog, she is
Something. Something.
And then I hung up the phone. She came in, she had on some leather pants. She was looking just beautiful and gorgeous and sophisticated. She got out and we hugged. We hadn't seen each other maybe in about a month at that point. So we sat down, and y'all, literally, we just had drinks. It's not Vault. Oh, that's Vault, yeah. People just kept coming up over and over and over again, like saying, oh, y'all are such a beautiful couple. And we're like, oh my God, no,
Yeah.
we're just friends. And we weren't like, we were friends. And they just kept, like, they were so drawn to us, like all night long, coming up to our table, which was like, that's kind of weird, right? And so that was kind of our first, I don't know, like, I guess,
Date that wasn't a date.
it was our first date that wasn't a date. No, nothing weird, no kiss, no, nothing but a, okay, see you later. And then, baby, I think you should talk about then kind of what happens next.
So Laura came home, our friend, and we were very accustomed to the three of us going out, you know, to have drinks or have dinner or whatever. And so Laura's like, I'm back. Where are my girls? And so we'd had this little date that wasn't a date, but it somehow the energy shifted between us. Nothing changed, but it just the energy. I just thought like, okay, something's happening here.
What did you think?
I just knew that there was energy that was not just we're friends, you know? Yeah. So Laura comes back and she's like, you know, I want to meet you girls for a glass of wine or whatever. And so here she comes. And I'm so nervous because, you know, everything I feel and think is right here on my face. And I thought, Laura's going to know. And she's going to ask questions. And I don't even know how to answer these questions because I don't know what's going on, you know? And so every time Laura came around, we love her, so I'm not saying anything bad, but every time she came around, I was like, oh my God, oh my God, oh my God. And then Laura would say, I'm coming up, and I'd be like, let's just go. You know, like I didn't want to be found out or ask questions because I didn't know how I felt. Yeah. So anyway, go ahead from there.
And then we did, you know, we saw each other several times. Usually our other friend Laura was around, so we would have drinks, or I'd go to her house a few times, and just kind of hanging out, very informal. And then we kept going back to True Lux, and it was really kind of the two of us at True Lux. And one time, I don't want it to vault.
Well,
One
just
time-
stop right before it vaults.
So one time we were drinking, you know, having a beverage, tequila, or just drinking, having a beverage. And she's like, oh, I want some tequila. And I'm like, hell, okay, here you go, let's order. She's like, no, I want it from you. I'm gonna just stop there. And that's how we knew that
Yeah.
we liked each other.
And then what happened,
That's it.
baby?
That's
And
it,
that's
Leisha. That's it with that.
Leisha. We're not telling any more of that part of the story.
But we knew then, like,
Then tell them what
I
happened.
knew
Yeah.
she was trying to holler at your girl.
I knew she was receiving the holla. Yeah.
You knew it before? You even asked me?
Yes.
You did?
Yes.
How'd you know
Baby, I knew from the beginning.
that I liked you?
Yes. Yes. Do you see the way this beautiful woman looks at me all the time? Yeah.
I didn't look at you like that.
Yes, you did. Yes, you did. They said their blood pressure is going up. Sweet Bree, we're not gonna go in the vault. Don't worry.
So we're not going to the
Go
vault.
ahead.
We have too many people here. We don't want to vault it. So we went to True Lux a few times, and we really liked each other. It was
Tell them
obvious.
what happened at Eddie V's. Albernays after that. Next big thing.
Okay,
Was,
the next big thing.
Yeah.
So we hung out for a few months or whatever, kind of getting to know each other. And I was like, you know what? I don't know. I've never in my life ever asked someone to be my girlfriend. What? I wish I would ask someone to be my girlfriend. I never had.
Zaddy T.
So for her birthday in August, I was like, I want to take her to have a nice meal. I went and got her like a beautiful David Yurman bracelet. I got her a YSL clutch. I was just like really feeling her, right? And so then I said, why are there 2,300 people here? Oh my God. So I took her to Albernays to have dinner. That was a spot that we had our first little birthday for me. And I got her dessert, got her food. We ate. And then I said, I have a question to ask you. And she's like, what? And I was like, will you be my girlfriend? What? I ain't never asked somebody to be my girlfriend. And I was 48 years old. And I was like, will you be my girlfriend? And then
I said yes.
she said
And no
yes.
one had ever asked me to be their girlfriend either. So that was kind of a big deal. Yeah, it was so sweet. And so, of course, I said yes.
Telling
And then what
Erica said,
happened?
did you plan to ask her? No.
You didn't?
It just came out.
I love
I
that.
swear it just came out.
Yeah, I didn't realize
So that was her birthday. That night we went to hear some music. We held hands for the first time that night.
In public,
In
yeah.
public, which was like, interesting, weird. And then 2 days later, she didn't want to do it anymore. 2 days later, she was like, yeah.
Well, tell him what happened. Tell him what happened, baby.
My baby got scared.
I got really scared.
She got scared. I want you to talk about that because she got scared.
Yeah, I got scared.
And 2 days after I put my heart out there and asked her to be my woman, my girlfriend, she basically said, you know what? I think you're a great person. I really like you. I wish you the best, but I can't do this. Now, let me reverse. Before that, she had said, when I asked her about her girlfriend, she said, hey, I'm planning a trip for us, and it's going to be the trip of a lifetime, right? We're going to Napa Valley, to this very special trip by a really hot chef in Dallas, and take a tour of this specific winery, and it was like a beautiful, all expense. She did it all for me, right?
Yeah.
And
That's good.
what? I was going to say you didn't. I won't.
Okay, go ahead.
And then she said basically like, so she asked me to go, and I was like, oh my God, yes, I'm gonna go. Of course I'm gonna go. And then she ended up uninviting me to that trip
But
and
let's
said
tell
like,
him why, baby, because it didn't have a bad ending. It's just...
baby, but I mean, it's important to tell the
I
whole
know,
story.
you did. But let's
we
tell
can
him the
tell
other part.
Okay, babe, but that's a very important part that we had a pause.
Yes.
And the reason why we had a pause. Mm-hmm. Now, we have a lot of people here who want to hear from you.
Guys, I just temporarily lost my mind.
They said the whisper was loud.
Yeah. So, that night that T was talking about where she asked me to be her girlfriend and she gave me a piece of jewelry and a bag and all this stuff, and we're holding hands in public, and I was just like, oh my God, can I do this? I said yes because I wanted to, but then I thought, can I do this? I'm not sure I can do this. And the thing that was so concerning to me was I admired and respected and liked and loved Tracy so much. I was afraid that if it didn't work out, I would lose my friend. And I didn't want to take that chance with her. And I really didn't know for sure if I could be open and out and in a relationship with her, a woman. So I decided that it was better for me to just walk away than take a chance on hurting her because I was just so unsure at that time about myself. Yeah.
Someone asked if you were in a relationship with a woman before.
Yes, I had been in a relationship with a woman, a long-term relationship with a woman. Yeah. Yeah.
So did you say why you were scared? It was about,
I
perception
was,
of others too. And
well, no, it was my mom, really. And that's why I was, as Mimi on, I don't know, but my mom is my best friend and so supportive and all. But the first relationship I was in, same-sex relationship, it just didn't go very well with my mom and my family. And I thought, can I go through that again? Can I put them through that again? What is this going to look like? And I think, honestly, we hadn't had enough time to get to know one another and build a strong foundation where I knew, like, I can do this and I want to be with this person, in order to stand in front of my family and say, this is a decision I've made. So, yeah, so I just decided, I had to go. I just got scared. That's the truth. So we didn't see one another we didn't fight or anything like that. It wasn't, no one got blocked and all that mess. But 3 or 4 months later, my phone lit up and it was a message from Tracy. And yeah.
I messaged her
Go
on
from there.
Facebook. It
Yeah.
was in December. And if I had been thinking about it, I would not have messaged her, but I didn't think.
True.
I saw something that we had talked about, an article, and I was like, let me send this to Cheryl. It was like an immediate, just kind of instinct. So I sent her this article, and she responded. Y'all, she responded so fast. I barely hit send, and I saw little bubbles that she was responding to my
Millisecond,
message.
that's right, Ocean.
And she responded really fast. And that was in December of 21. And so we started, messaging, how have you been? I've been doing great. And then, she just moved and she was like, I have a view. I would love for you to come see my place. And I was like, oh, okay. That point, I wasn't seeing anyone. I had transitioned out of a relationship. And I was like, yeah, sure, I'll come talk to you. Or I brought some champagne and was like, let's roll, And so I came over. And I came over, I brought some champagne, like cheers to new beginnings kind of thing, and I was there for 10 hours.
Tell them what we talked about in 10 hours, baby.
We talked about everything. First of all, when I got to her home, I told the valet they were going to park my car like in the garage. And I was like, oh, no, I'm only going to be here like an hour or so. So they were going to just park my car in the front. I was there for 10 hours at our house. And y'all, we talked for those 10 hours. We unpacked everything that happened, like how I felt, how she felt. It was just so cathartic and just a beautiful connection and conversation. But it was still very much like, and I told her, you're my friend. I really value you as a friend. I don't want, I just want us to focus on our friendship. But that 10 hours, you guys, we literally danced on the patio. I made her two-step with me. I sang songs.
She didn't think I knew how.
She two-step with me. I sang songs. We had snacks. We just kind of hung out, and it was so rich. And I left that night, just gave her a hug. Thank you so much. It was good seeing you. Nothing else, no kiss, no nothing. It was a hug. It was so nice to see you. And that was in January. December.
And I want to say something
okay.
else about that. That night, I was able to, because months had passed and I began to kind of understand why I was afraid, what I was afraid of, and then sitting still by myself, moving to this place, I realized that I had like everything in my life, but I didn't have her. And, but I'm a little stubborn. So I was not going to pick up the phone and call because I shouldn't say that because I am stubborn. But I think more so it was about, again, me not wanting to open something that I wasn't sure that we could move forward with and hurt her again. Because I know I hurt her. I hurt myself too. But I know I hurt her and I didn't want to take a chance on that again. But I knew she was the person I wanted here with me in this new space, in the beginning of my new life. Like, she was the one.
But did you question that? Like, why did you feel that way? Did you think like, why do I want her here?
Because I knew the connection we had, and I knew who you were, and I knew what was possible. And that's everything. I knew it then. I told her early on, I said, if you and I were to ever get together for real, like really get together, this town would be turned upside down. I knew it.
And it was.
Knowing who I am and who she is, and just the way we are, and the way we love, and yeah, I knew it. Yeah, go ahead.
So then we just spent a lot of time together. We did a 21-day cleanse. Every night I came over for dinner. She cooked every night. We were doing healthy food, and just really, we were sober, no drinking, just really clean conversations, getting to know each other. Like, what do we want in our lives? Like, what kind of love do we want? But not about each other, but just in general about, like, what do you want for your life? And we talked about faith. We talked about family. We talked about relationships and God and everything during that time. And I started feeling myself being more drawn to her. But during this time, again, it was still good to see you.
Yeah.
We hugged. We didn't kiss. There was nothing. And I would say probably about halfway through that cleanse, I was like, I think she's my person. I have never in my life thought someone was my person. I'm the girl that didn't see forever. I'm the girl that said forever's too long. I'm not going to get married. That's too long to be with someone. That was me. And midway through, I was like, I think she's my person. But I didn't say anything. Because she's my friend, and I'm going to just make sure that we're friends. And
She did say one thing a lot.
what?
We're just friends, and I'm okay with that. We're just friends, and I'm totally fine with that. We're just friends, and I'm so glad we're just friends. Every night, that's what I heard, for 21 days.
But it's true. I was.
And I said, you know what? You know, discernment is like one of my gifts, as my wife would tell you. And I knew that wasn't the whole truth. I knew we could be friends for the rest of our lives. There's no doubt about it. But I knew that wasn't the whole truth. And so I told her, I said, I don't think that's true. And Dr. Brown looked at me like, oh, you're challenging
I was
me?
shook.
She was shook. Yeah. And I said, I don't look at my friends the way I'm looking at you, and my friends don't look at me the way you're looking at me. So I think we need to unpack that right here and right now. And my sweet wife-to-be, it was like that truth, that just raw moment. I mean, we just opened it up. And she got very, very emotional, like crazy emotional, and started crying. And she said, I've always been in love with you. And I said, I've always been in love with you. And that was the moment that we both knew. It was because we needed that honesty. The feelings were always there, but I was being careful with her. She was being careful with herself because she didn't know if I wanted that kind of relationship. So she kept reassuring me that it's okay that we're friends. So when that Band-Aid was pulled off, that was it. For me, it was full throttle. You know, we still just walked to the door and, you know, good night, hugged each other, nothing like, but that next day, I called my jeweler. And I said, Joe, Joe, we've known each other for 40 years. So I've never called him and said, Joe, I need a ring. So he was like, what? Who is this person? You know, I said, well, I don't have time to talk. Trust me, you'll meet her and you're gonna love her. And so I told him what I wanted the ring to be like. And he said, I'm gonna get on it. And so he put the ring together. And I asked Tracy that night, I said, what are you doing for Valentine's? And she said, oh, I don't know. Are you asking me to be your Valentine? I said, no, I'm just asking if you have plans for Valentine's. She said, no, I don't. I said, well, just put me down on the calendar. She said, okay. And so I told Joe I needed this ring by Valentine's because I was going to ask her to marry me on Valentine's. And so we continued the cleanse. She knew nothing of any of this. And we continued the cleanse. And still, I just walked her to the door every night and hugged her goodbye. And we never talked about the ring. We never talked about, Valentine's, except that I wasn't going to tell her any details. So then Valentine's Day comes. Do you want to say it from here? Do you want to tell them from here? No? So Valentine's Day comes, and I still haven't told her what's happening, but I set up the house like it was a club set up for Valentine's. And I hired our favorite pianist, Clay, that plays at Trulux, and asked him to come. And so my friends came and helped me set up all these high top tables, and I sent her flowers to work and at home, and I brought them here for the party. And she kept calling me saying, where am I going? I don't even know what's happening. And I told her, I said, I'm not going to tell you, but she said, well, what do I wear? I said, just put on whatever will make you feel the most sexy and beautiful you've ever felt in your entire life. That's how I want you to walk, in the door. Okay.
I was so nervous for like a week. Like I was counting down the days to Valentine's Day. And I was like, I don't have anything to wear. What am I to wear? And so I, found a dress, and I was like, okay, I'm gonna wear this dress. And we'd already done the cleanse, so I was kind of looking a little, So I bought a little dress. And then again, y'all, people don't believe this. Literally never spent the night at her house. We hugged each other before we left, never kissed, just hugged and went on about our business. So imagine my going to get gifts for her for Valentine's Day, but I knew I wanted to bring her something. So I got 100 roses, long stem roses. They were beautiful, the biggest bouquet I've ever carried in my life. And I got her little gifts. I made her a little affirmation box or jar because I knew she loved affirmation. So I wrote all these things about her that I loved and put them in a little jar and brought her. And I had a little grocery cart coming up with all these gifts I had for her for Valentine's Day. Now, again, she didn't tell me anything like, are we staying at the house? Are we going out? I didn't know anything. So then she kept saying, let me know when you're coming up the stairs. Coming up to the elevator. And I was like, okay. So I got there and I noticed she met me before I got to her door, and she had her video camera out. And I was like, okay, why is she recording me?
Yeah.
Go ahead.
I videoed her coming out of the elevator, and she's pushing her little cart, and she has this big, armful of roses. And she stopped and she leaned over and kissed me. And I was like, well, now that's sweet. Okay.
That was the first time.
First time we
Since
kissed on the lips. Yeah. So since we were doing this whole friend thing, the cleanse and all that stuff. And so we turned and walked towards the door, and I'd already queued Clay up. And I told him, as soon as you hear the door open, I want you to start playing Fever. Yeah. So we opened the door, and all of a sudden, and there are rose petals literally everywhere, going this direction, that direction. I mean, everywhere.
Everywhere.
And the door opened, and Fever started. And loud, because Clay is like, and it was loud in the house. And she looked at me it's like all of a sudden, she knew it was something different, something really special. We weren't going out to dinner, right? She knew that this was something.
But I didn't think
not
engagement, right?
Engagement.
So I come in, I see these rose petals. I'm like, oh my God, this is so beautiful. Wow. And I heard Clay, and I'm like, oh my God. So she videoed me going over to Clay, and I hugged him. Thank you. I'm so glad you're here. And I just saw the balloons display, the tables, the flowers everywhere, our favorite champagne, charcuterie board, all this. And I was like, oh my God, this is for me, which is so beautiful. And so we had 3 hours of Clay playing on the piano in our home, 4 hours, our home now. 4 hours of playing the piano. We listened, we sang, we danced. And I said to her, I just can't even imagine this night being any better. This was the best night of my entire life. That night, at 48 years old, sitting here, Valentine's Day, 49. And then?
So Clay, we were having so much fun. We didn't realize that 4 hours had passed. And Clay goes, I gotta go. I said, oh, okay.
But
all right.
Clay didn't know.
Clay didn't know. And so I said, oh, okay. So I'm waiting for him to like, pack up and get out of here. And I thought to myself, okay, well, I was going to ask her while he was playing, to some great song or something, but that didn't happen. So I said, okay. So he leaves and T puts on music because she's always been the DJ in my life. And so she puts on the music, and that's when she said, I can't imagine, this is the best day of my entire life. Like, this can't be beat. It can't be topped. And she went to the restroom, and she came back. And when she went to the restroom, I had her little ring box over on the table beside the sofa. It's kind of hidden. And I got the box, and I am shaking. Yeah.
I didn't even know
All of a sudden, I lost all my cool because you're about to ask someone to marry you. And we're just friends, for real. Except we loved each other. And so she came, I came over to the table, shaking. I'm shaking.
I didn't even know she was shaking.
Like,
Because I'm like, oh my
yeah,
gosh,
this
now
is
we're
so
listening to
sweet.
music.
Yeah, right. My heart is beating out of my chest. And when I get nervous, I turn all kinds of red. So I just knew I was beat red. Anyway, so I snuck over there, got the ring, and I came back and I sat in the chair like, cat who ate the mouse. And I said, what were you saying? And she said, I just can't imagine, this is the best day of my life. I can't imagine how, it could be improved upon. And I got that little box. Give me that little blue box, baby. I got that little box, except it was black. And it was sitting on the table, and she didn't see it was sitting in front of me. And I kind of just went, and I slid it over to her. It had a white rose on the top of it. And I said, I think I know how to make it a little better.
And I was like,
And I just stared at her. Guys, Dr. T in control, Miss, conservative, Miss, jumped up out of that chair, started jumping up and down like a
jumping bean.
a jumping bean. It was so adorable. And she just kept going, oh my God, oh my God. Yeah. And I said, open it. She was so excited she couldn't open it. She was so scared and so excited. I don't want to say this part. You say what you were feeling, my love.
Well, first of all, I've never, been proposed to. I'd never wanted that. So I was just overwhelmed with the thought that, like, she's asking me to spend my life with her. Like, that is just all kinds of emotions were running through me. And so I couldn't open the box. It was like, I couldn't even open it. So she kept saying, open the ring. Open the box, open the box. And I was like, oh my God. So I opened it. And I opened the box and I saw it and I was like, I'm not even lying. I ain't never seen nothing like that. And I was like, oh my God. And then tell them about the ring that we had to get a. So anyway, I was just like floored. Oh my God, look at this beautiful ring. And I couldn't put it on. I couldn't do anything. I just literally fell to my knees. Literally. She was sitting, we had
She walked around to me.
And we were stuck on the little bar stools or whatever. And I fell to my knees and I was like, I started kissing her feet. I kissed her feet and I just started kissing her leg. And I was like, I was just so out of my body emotional. And then I remember grabbing her hand. At this point, it was empty. There was nothing on this finger. And I remember kissing her finger. And I said, I'm going to take care of that finger. Now, she didn't know I'd start looking for a ring for her. I'd already started looking for a ring. She beat me to it. So that night, we got engaged, all kinds of emotions, all kinds of feelings. I have my person, you have your person. Beautiful, amazing setting. And then we announced it to the world. I did the next day.
Yeah. And I told her, I said, love, because I hadn't told my mother yet. Hold on. I hadn't told thank you, Susan. I hadn't told my mother or my kids or my few best friends. I hadn't told anyone because we were really trying to be intentional about processing our time together. And yeah, it was just the two of us that knew anything. Except Joe. Joe knew.
And that was really important, you guys, that we were not discussing our relationship and what we were trying to cultivate with anyone else. Mm-hmm. It was for us to figure out. And once we figured out, we were able to then talk about it to other people. So 2 days later.
Social media. I want to say something.
Oh,
say what
go.
you were gonna no. Say what you were gonna say.
Oh,
before you posted it, I said, "Wait a minute, I'm gonna tell people."
Oh, so the next day, you guys. Now I've only dated women my entire life. I've always been with women, and but I never talked about it like openly on social media. My friends, my family knew, but I was really kind of private. But that next day, I was like, "There's no way in hell that I just became a fiance and I'm not going to say anything." Right. So I posted on social media a long post on Facebook where we first met to say, like, I found my person. And I basically talked about my journey of not being out and open, mostly professionally, that I didn't. And that this is really kind of my coming out, if you will. And I have this person is my wife, and I'm not going to live a life of secrecy or privacy because this is my person. And that was my post. And I mean, the outpouring of love and people saying, oh my gosh, first didn't know, or I support you. And it was so cathartic, and it was so like healing for me to do that in a space where it's like, I don't care what anyone thinks. Mm-hmm. I'm okay. This is what I want for my life. You can come along with me or not. Kind of my wife's words. And that was the next day. Oh, sorry. That was the next day.
But I told Tracy, I knew she was making a post and I didn't want her not to make a post, but I said, just don't tag me yet. I need to tell, my people. So I began to, I had this little list, and I began to text them. I really wanted to text them. I know that sounds very impersonal, but there was so much I needed to say, and I was afraid that we would get caught. If I were on the phone with my mom, there would be a million questions before I could even, unpack what happened, give details of it. So I decided to write it. And because I thought my mom might need to read it a few times before she called me or whatever, right? And so that's how I did it. And I got some interesting responses, I guess. My mom was like, what? Wait, why didn't you tell me? And I said, I told you as soon as I knew. This just happened last night. I wasn't even sure. I thought I was going to do it. I didn't know if I was going to chicken out. I really didn't know. And so I told her, I told you as soon as I knew. And she had a lot of questions. And I told her, I said, Mom, this is my decision. Tracy and I have made this decision, and I feel really good about it. And it was an informed decision. We really thought about it. I've been praying about it for a long time. And I said, I really hope you can go with us and support us. But if you can't, that's okay too. But if that's the case, this was the hardest thing I've ever had to say in my entire life, because my mom is my best friend. I said, we're gonna have to stop here. And I said, and you're about to miss the very best part of my life. And she waited 45 minutes, and she texted me back, and she said, I went to pray, and I asked God to forgive me for the way I didn't support you. Those are not the right words, but the way I was in that first relationship you had. And now I believe he's forgiven me, and now I'm going to ask you to forgive me. And she said, and I promise you this, from this moment forward, I am going to be your biggest cheerleader, Tracy's biggest cheerleader. And she said, I'm going to treat her like my daughter. And she said the most profound thing that she will probably ever say to me in my whole life. She said, Cheryl, we can all change. And I've changed. And my mom is our absolute biggest cheerleader. Every single day, she and Tracy are texting and how's my girl? How are my daughters? You know, it's just, and it's real. And so, yeah, but go ahead.
It's amazing. I lost my mom, 15 years ago. And so to have Mimi, it's like I have a mother figure, and she loves me. She loves us. She supports us. It's been the most amazing experience. So because she didn't know I was looking for a ring, I had almost found the ring. I'd been to several stores to look for this particular ring. I knew I would know when I found it. I didn't know what I wanted, but I would know if I found it. And so on that, we got engaged on the 14th. On the 16th, there's Mimi.
Mimi!
We love you, Mimi.
We're telling our story. That's my mom, you guys. That's Linda.
Linda's our Mimi.
Yes, and she's the TC fam's Mimi.
She's in the TC. Yep, she is.
She is the Mimi of the entire TC fam. She has a heart big enough for all of us. Trust me.
She really does.
Yeah, Queen Mimi.
Love her so much.
Go ahead, baby.
So a couple days later, I was like, "Hey, baby, let's go to hear Clay," because we always went to hear Clay perform. And I found the ring, and I was like, "Okay, I found the ring." And so I had this big plan. I was going to buy all these little bags, different types of bags, small, little, medium, large, big, large. And I was going to just put all this tissue paper and make her just unwrap all these bags to get to the ring. And so when I got to the restaurant, I got there early. I set everything up. I talked to the pianist, Clay, and I said, "Hey, whenever when I cue this song, when I give you the sign, I want you to play this song, All My Life." And he did. And so that was the song I wanted to propose to her to at True Lux in Dallas. And so everyone in the restaurant knew I was proposing to her, but my wife, she did not know. So we're enjoying ourselves, had some champagne. I had a bottle of champagne there. We're having our meal. And then I had the bag like on the floor. And so then I cued Clay, and he started playing the song. Now he's played it a million times, so she didn't think anything
And
of
I
it.
never even saw the bag because she was there waiting for me when I walked in. So I didn't even know there was a bag.
So I brought the bag out and I gave her the bag, and she was like, "Oh, love, what is this?" Because we gave each other gifts. That was not weird to give her a gift. And so she's thinking, "Okay, what is this?" And so, she started, you probably saw the video, she just started like unwrapping. "Oh, another bag." And then she kept on moving. "Okay, another bag." And there were like 6 bags. She got down to when there was 1 bag with 1 box. And she looked, and it was like, you talk about how you're feeling when you saw the ring box.
For you people who are new today, it's pinned on our the top of our page, so you can take a look at it. But how was I feeling? Well, when I picked up the bag to begin with, it weighed about 2 ounces, and it was a big bag. So I was like, okay, she got me. I mean, it has to be like a scarf or something. Like it weighed nothing. And so, I start throwing the tissue because that's how I always open presents, and get to the last bag, and it's sitting there. And then I just kind of peeked down in it, and I saw it was it was like a box, like a jewelry box. And it stopped me. Honestly, it stopped me in my tracks. And I started feeling like a little panicked. And, we're already engaged, but I think it wasn't that she was going to give me a ring. I think I was afraid, like it wasn't a ring, because I didn't want to get all excited like that, because that would have been like the most amazing thing, and totally unexpected. I thought, okay, it would be okay if it's a pair of earrings. It would be okay if it was a bracelet. It would be okay, right? But somehow inside me, I wanted it to be a ring, but I would have never thought that I wanted her to give me a ring, because when she said, "I'm going to take care of that finger," I thought, okay, when we get married, she'll get me a band or something, So anyway, I was afraid to open it. And then she said, I watched her for the whole song, I think, and the song was ending, and I thought, girl, you need to open this ring box. So I opened the ring box, and it just, like, I don't think I've ever felt more proud and more loved and more chosen. In life and in love, it's very important for all of us to know that we're chosen. And I'd asked her, so I never thought that I would feel, yes, she said yes, but I never thought it was going to be reciprocal and she was going to say, I choose you too, So that was the most special thing about that. Yeah.
And they were quoting you saying, love, what is this?
Love, what is that? I was patting my chest, like,
and then everyone was looking. Everyone was looking. And then Clay was like, well, I think she said yes, because she was so like, and then she finally said yes.
Yeah.
And so then I gave her ring.
Yeah, and she gave me the ring. Yeah. That
so
was
we had
February
a double engagement.
16th. We had a double engagement.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
And then we got married the next month.
We got our marriage license. You had to wait 30 days after you applied for the license. And so 3 days. Mm-hmm. Sorry, 3. Yeah, you're right.
No, we had to get married in a certain amount of time. You're probably thinking about that, but
it took 30 days to get the license, right? Am I not remembering that? Okay, okay. Yeah, I don't know why I thought that. Anyway, so we went on T's birthday down to get the marriage license, and we almost didn't get married on the 26th because my baby, it was her birthday month, you see. And she is really, really fond of every day of that month to celebrate. And I understand that, and she deserves it. So she said, I don't know. I don't think we can get married, in March. I said, okay, well, we can just wait till April. And she goes, no, let's do it now.
But tell me what happened on that Friday.
So we had to wait 72 hours before we could actually have a ceremony and get married. And so it was Friday, right? Mm-hmm. It was Friday. And we decided we were going to go ahead and do it. And the 72 hours would have been Saturday afternoon at like 5 o'clock or something. And so we decided we're going to do this thing. So I have less than 24 hours Friday afternoon to get the florist, to get a cake, a wedding cake, to get a judge who would marry us someplace other than the courthouse with no notice. So luckily on the list of judges that would perform ceremonies, there was a name I recognized from like 10 years before. And so I called her and I said, this is Cheryl. And, I give her the whole spiel, and we want to get married, but we don't want to do it at the courthouse. But it was hot outside also. And T doesn't like to be hot. So I was like, we can't do it outside. And I said, is there any chance that you could come to the house and do it? And she said, oh, yes. Score. Okay, perfect. So my florist, who I always do business with, she said, I got you, girl. Okay, the cake, done. I just so happened to get somebody that was leaving, and I told her the whole story, and she was like, I'm going to do this for you. Okay. So it just all happened the way it was supposed to, and everybody just it was just magic. It just all came together. Yeah, go ahead, baby.
So we got married on Saturday.
On hour 73.
It may have been like 75 or 6.
No, 3. Because our judge, she went, okay, what time is it? Because she was going to sign the marriage license, and she was like, I have to make sure it's actually 70, more than 72. It was like 73. When you know. That's our story.
So that's when we got married. That was our marriage. We got married, just the two of us at our home. We fell in love here. So we got married here, just the two of us and the judge. Mm-hmm. And then we decided to have a reception for our friends and family.
You have to tell them Vegas.
Oh, we renewed our vows the next month.
Yeah, because it's not real until Elvis does it. So we went to Vegas and had a little ceremony in the chapel and took pictures in front of the pink Cadillacs, and that was so amazing. Yeah.
That was
Yeah.
April. And then in June, we had our big reception for our family and friends. So that was like maybe 100
church.
people at a
Yeah.
church. So
Yeah.
we really did the whole thing. We did the vows again. We did the unity candle between our families. It was really great. And then we had our most recent vow renewal.
Tell them about
November
that
19th in Puerto Vallarta, Mexico. A few weeks ago. We're just waiting to get our final pictures in our video.
one. And 20 plus TC fam members flew to Mexico to stand with us.
Which is amazing.
Yeah.
We love our TC
It was amazing.
fam. So if
Yeah.
you're new here, which a lot of you are clearly because we've had so many, welcome to the TC fam. 4 times. 4 times.
4.
But the 5th one's coming up pretty soon. Probably next year, the year after next.
For the name change.
Yeah, for the name change.
We have to have a reason,
I know,
right?
Krista, where's Aiden?
Mexico was the best
It
time.
was so fun. It's like one of my personal favorite memories, and then ours too.
Yeah, it was so beautiful. The setting was amazing, and to be there and to have kind of survived the whole last year we had, which had extreme highs and lows, and to be healthy and to be closer than ever and feel stronger than ever, and to be surrounded by our TC fam was just, it was like a perfect bookend. You know, we'd already done our reception with all of our friends, personal friends and family. And, you know, we have an extended family now that is very real and very important to us.
Very.
And they got on planes and they came down there and stood with us and
I know.
partied with us and played with us. And it was the absolute best time.
We had so
wasn't
much
it?
fun. So much fun.
Yeah. Yeah. What is TC fam? We'll probably need to say that.
Go ahead, baby.
So, you know, for you new people, we went viral May 19th this year. And we started getting all these amazing followers. And we said, well, what are we going to call this group of people that, you know? And so we decided on the TC fam. And yeah, we've just been having quite a ride and so much fun and nurturing relationships. And they're, you know, they're just amazing. We think we have the best fam in the whole world.
We really do.
We do, yeah. Yeah. So if you're here and you're listening, reach out and say you're new, because I know the people in the TC fam want to welcome you, and we welcome you. So we're all about love.
That's right, Charlotte.
We're all about love. We're all about acceptance. What else, baby?
Hope.
Hope.
Instilling hope.
Hope. Yeah.
Taking care of each other.
Yeah.
You know?
Support, truth, and honesty. Yeah. We are the TC fam. Hello, Mary Posa. Welcome. Hello, Anita. Welcome.
Welcome, new TC fam.
We're glad you're here.
Thank you,
The
Athena.
names go by really fast, so we're going to say the ones we can catch. But if we don't say your name, I'm sorry. We're just, yeah, everyone say welcome.
That's so sweet. Thanks, Rosalie. Thanks,
Hey,
Heidi.
Angie.
Glad to see you.
Hey, Dee Dee. Evelyn.
Hi, Jensen. Can you pin that comment about subscribing?
Also, if you're new, tell us where you're from. Because you know we do meet and greets in various cities, and we've met since August, we've met over 40 TC fam in person.
In person.
And we do group chats with those people that we meet in different areas. Like we have a New York chat, we have an Atlanta chat, we have Vegas, we have LA, Dallas, yeah. And we'd like to connect you, right?
That's right.
So where are they from?
I
Massachusetts,
just saw
Minnesota,
Louisville, Kentucky.
Louisville,
We're gonna be there in
Trinidad and
April.
Tobago,
You didn't know that.
Mexico, North Carolina. I love it. Orlando.
Orlando will be there
we
in
have
January.
several people from Orlando, and we're coming to Orlando in January. So North
And we'll be in
Carolina,
Louisville, Kentucky in April.
Detroit, Vietnam,
Welcome.
Chicago. We're going to Chicago too.
Thank you for subscribing. We also do giveaways. We like to play bingo, and we like to just have a good time. So when you subscribe to our channel, it's a way of you supporting us, but we also do a lot of giving back as well. So.
Yeah. we do virtual meet and greets via Zoom for our subscribers, and those
Like small groups.
are fun. Yeah, because it's really great to see you guys in the comments and saying hello to us and all, but we like to put faces with names and hear your voice and hear what you love about the TC fam and who you've connected with and just what you're about. So yeah, that's what we do for our subscribers.
Hey, Ash, I'm from Tulsa, Oklahoma. That's where I was born.
Hey, Casey Haynes.
Broadway Bandit. Bingo's not rigged. How small? We have
Well, yesterday there were like 6 or 8 people.
between 6 and 10 people at a time. So it's a very small group. We spend about 45 minutes with them and just kind of talk and get to know them, and they can ask questions, like in a smaller setting, face-to-face, if you will.
Hello in the DR. There's Seattle. We're going to Seattle too.
Okay, maybe.
Yeah. That's correct, Crafty Kamika. It sounds so crazy, but we have the most fun playing bingo.
It is fun.
It's the best kind of chaos you can imagine. Oh, it's not rigged. Hello in Alaska. Who said, "C, did you miss me?" I missed the name. We love bingo, right? Yeah. We're going to be playing. I think we have, how many games do we have scheduled now? I think we have 3 or so. Yes, I missed you, Cheryl's eyebrow. And we are so excited about your post that went viral today. First of all, it's brilliantly hilarious. And second of all, we're just so happy that you're getting that recognition because you're so talented. Yeah. You just make my day. You make both of our days every time we see a post. We have 2 games scheduled and emails have been sent out. Perfect. Thank you, Broadway Bandit, for sending a subscription. Thank you. And I think maybe we need to give away some bingo games tonight, just because. What do you think? Leisha and Bree? We love little A, right? Aw. Thank you, little A. We really appreciate your hard work, though. That edit was extremely involved. I know it took a long time, so. Okay, can we wait, Sweet Bree? We can sure wait. I asked the mods if we could give some bingo away tonight.
Oh, that's fun.
And they said we can wait.
Wait for what?
What are we waiting for? AB said, let us check real quick. Okay. Because we want our new people to be able to play
January.
bingo.
We just may not be able to do it till January.
Yeah.
That's okay. January's good.
No, it's not real money, love.
No. The mods are working overtime.
Look. Okay, here. Does that
Really?
look like real money? No. But some of them look like real money. This is the crazy thing. That was 100. This is another one that's also play money. And the 20s look even more real, but they're not. The TC fam, so Awesome Ashley sent the gun, the Make It Rain gun, and then and we had some money in it too, but I ran through that really fast. And so then the other TC fam members sent like stacks of money.
Baby, not Crystal saying there's going to be 1,000 people at bingo.
I would love that. That 100 looks real, right?
Crystal, you're so right.
I wish I could.
But we can do bingo, you guys, but it's going to be January because we already have some lined up for the rest of the year, and it's Christmas time, so everybody's kind of busy.
But we can go ahead and
we
line
can still
them
give
up.
them away. Y'all, mods, we want to give them away for January.
Yeah.
So if we call your name today, it's for January, so please don't harass the mods. It's for January. They said C is the Oprah of bingo. So you guys, this is for subscribers only. So we are about to, 1 second, okay.
Okay, we're gonna wait.
Let me just do a little interruption, a little break.
OT needs to sing.
I'm not gonna sing. What you want me to sing?
What's your best song?
Well, the whole town's talking about the line I'm walking that leads right to your door. Oh, how I used to roam. I was a rolling stone. Wade in the water. Why do
They
you
said
like
go
me to
ahead.
sing Wade in the Water?
Because it's just so spiritual. And we can tell you reach way down.
Take me to the king.
Not the transition.
I don't have much to bring.
Okay, they said we're ready.
Okay. Who wants to play bingo? Now, if you want to play bingo, you have to be a subscriber and you have to put bingo baby in the comments. This bingo will take place in January 2024. Which
Yep.
is not that long from now.
In a few weeks.
This is bingo game number 7. In
Bingo-
January,
yeah,
you
bingo
must be
7.
a subscriber. And you need to say bingo baby if you want to play.
Yeah.
Go, baby.
Ready? Okay, we're gonna have a lot. Cocoa butter.
Bingo, baby.
Love you. Okay.
Thank you, Broadway
Bandits
Bandit.
and a subscription. Ooh, let me reload.
First winner, Jazzy Jess. Hannah, congratulations, Hannah. You're playing bingo. Now, when we call your name, you have to give your email address to send it to AB or Bree. They're the ones who set up our bingo.
Okay, so some of you are saying bingo baby, but you're not a subscriber. You see those little TC fam badges? That means you're a subscriber. So when you subscribe, which is that gold star, then you'll get a badge and you'll be eligible. Yeah. So we're not going to call your name unless you have a little badge. That's something we do for our subscribers. So here we go. Ready?
And we give out real gifts.
Madison. Yes, we give out gifts when you win bingo. Madison.
Jayla with a bunch of A's.
Jam.
K, K-A-Y.
Charlotte.
Hannah.
Portia 86.
Danny with the star.
Paloma.
Are we going too fast?
I don't know. Are we going too fast?
Victoria Johnson.
Faye. They said no, we're good.
Okay.
Go.
Tyus.
Tyus. Yep. Amber D.
Ocean.
Shady Katie.
Shariah 777.
Hi, Alice. HTX Shay.
Sheila with 2 L's.
Peacemaker.
I like that name.
I do too.
Pretty Pearl. Pretty Pearl wins a lot, doesn't she?
I know.
Jocelyn.
UG. UGEE.
And Jocelyn. You have to say bingo, baby, and be a subscriber.
Not that Karen.
Crystal's eyebrow. I mean, Cheryl's
Cheryl's
eyebrow.
eyebrow.
Little A.
Oh, I love that.
Berlin.
Kia's calling.
Lee. Bridget T.
Shop XAN.
It's Lanaya.
Millie Williams.
Apollonia Smith.
Kind Chris. Broadway Bandit. Sophia. Go, baby.
After party.
Nixon for Prez.
Sherry Hambrick.
Hey, Sherry. Paris.
Geo.
Emiraya.
Jizzy.
Allie B.
Tori Webb.
It's a lot of people, right? How many is that, guys?
50.
Nostril says, what is this? We're
Dawn.
giving away bingos.
Dawn. Jovial Jade.
That's 45.
Okay.
Is that good? Or
Let's
you
go to
want more?
50.
50? Okay. 5011. Juicy.
Slim JD.
CAY''LE. Kaylee? Say Lee? I'm not sure how you say that.
Princess Kanaya.
Misty Watson.
London.
Broadway Bandit.
Jackie.
That's it.
Okay.
Okay, yay.
Thank y'all. That was fun.
Yeah,
Okay,
it's
baby,
about
you
to
wanna
be
do
chaotic for
affirmations
sure.
Before we,
yeah,
go
we're going
night-night?
to do some affirmations and then we're going to go night
And
night.
we're getting ready for bed. Tomorrow's it's a school night. We got to go to work tomorrow.
Yeah, we still have to work one more day. Leisha
Leisha's
has spoken.
Isn't that the truth? Thank
Amen.
you. Let's do a shout out to our mods.
Our
Thank you to
mods
our
are
mods,
the best.
Liz, Mo, Bree, Leisha.
They
Thank
are
y'all
the
for taking
best.
care of us, especially tonight. The more people we have in the live, the more interesting it gets. So they took care of us tonight. So thank you. Oh, every night.
Yeah, we're doing affirmations now.
Okay,
This
is
is
Katie-
the best part. Katie.
Is Shady Katie
Shady
here?
Katie was here.
Thank you, Susan. Thank y'all for the roses and the gifts you all have been giving us throughout the night. We were talking, so we didn't get to thank y'all a lot, but thank you. Yes, we will post this on YouTube as long as TikTok cooperates.
As long as they let us download
Because
it.
sometimes
That's
we
the
can't
problem.
download them.
Yeah.
She said, I'm always here. Shady
Yay.
Katie, we can't wait to see you. Give
I
you a
know.
big old hug. We'll give you a big old hug.
We do love our mods. Good night, So Bear. Okay, this is the most important part of the live. It's our affirmation time. And these sweet affirmations were written by Katie Did That. Shady Katie is going to have a whole different vibe when she sends us new ones. They're going to be more shady.
Not the other one. No, they won't.
No, I said from now on.
Oh.
We have 2 good boxes that were done by Katie Did. I'm kidding. Yeah. Message either A, B, or Leisha if you won. Yeah.
If you win bingo.
We need your email or something. Yeah, email. Okay, here we go, guys. I am worthy of the wonderful things life has in store for me. I will let them fill my heart with warmth and remind me of the incredible person I am. I am worthy of the wonderful things life has in store for me. I will let them fill my heart with warmth and remind me of the incredible person I am.
I am incredible.
Yeah. Right?
I am incredible, you all. Say that in the comments. I am incredible. Felt.
And worthy. Worthy.
Good, Tyus. Purr. That's right, Charlotte. Crystal's incredible. Asha Simone is incredible. Camille's incredible. So is Beth and
Dexter.
Danny. Paloma's
Bliss, that's
incredible.
right.
Asha Simone is worthy.
Casey Haynes. Kia's calling.
You really are, Jasmine.
Yeah.
How does it
Yes,
feel
Ashley.
empowering to like say those
To
things?
say that. I'm incredible.
And feel it,
And worthy.
you know?
And worthy.
I love it. Welcome, Mary Lou.
Hey, Mary Lou. Welcome.
Susan, you are incredible. We were just talking about you today.
Yes,
I don't
we
know if
miss
your ears
you.
were burning. We were like, we really miss her. We wish she could come see us.
Okay, you ready?
Okay.
I am making my happiness a priority. I will be gentle with myself in the process.
Say it again.
I love that. I am making my happiness a priority. I will be gentle with myself in the process.
I love that.
That's a word, right? That one hit. Gentle with myself in the process. We need more of that. I think usually we're harder on ourselves than anyone else,
True.
you know, and extend less grace to ourselves. It should be the other way around.
We give it
you
more to
know?
others and not ourselves.
It's so true. I believe that what is coming is far better than what has been. And that's from your Auntie Tracy. I believe that what is coming is far better than what has been.
Because sometimes we lament the things that we don't have or that we lost
Or that didn't
that were
happen.
in our past or didn't happen. And what's coming is far greater than anything
That's
you've
behind us.
lost or ever had. And so it is, Jazzy Jess.
That's right.
Amen. That's right, Amanda. Unanswered prayers.
The best is yet to come. I am patient and persistent.
I love that. That's right, Brittany.
Say it again, right? Yes, indeed. The best is yet to come. Okay, the next one. I am making the courageous choice to keep going, to keep moving forward. Courageous choice. And it is a choice. To keep going, to keep moving forward. We're going to do a few more because these are hot tonight. This is a great one. Are you ready? I am more than what has happened to me. I am more than what has happened to me. Read it again.
One more time, baby.
I am more than what has happened to me.
That is so powerful. Isn't it? You're not defined by it.
It's not who you are.
That is deep. Good, Berlin. We're glad.
Yeah.
That's right, willing vessel. That's the one.
Shady Katie. That one hit home.
I
am not my struggle. Hello.
Felt that. Wow.
Someone said repeat it.
Okay.
I am more than what has happened to me. I have cold chills.
Why do I still have this?
I'm a conqueror. That's right. Okay, we have one more.
And then we're going to go night-night.
I love this. My presence is a gift that no other can give.
Girl. And not everybody deserves your presence. Say it again, baby.
My presence is a gift that no other can give.
That's really good.
You know how we always...
You are one of one.
One of one. Unique means literally one of a kind. It's an overused word, but unique, that's what we are. One of a kind. Fearlessly and wonderfully made, which is what we always talk about. There's only one you, and the world needs your special kind of love that only you can give. Your voice, your talent, your gifts. Yeah. I think I have to do one more.
Okay.
Because I had one more in my hand. And then we're done. I will be kind to myself today and always. Kind, guys. Yeah. I will be kind to myself today and always.
Thank you. Happy equals love. Our favorite part of the live. Affirmations.
Yeah, it's ours too. We absolutely love it. And I love shooting my money gun. So it's kind of in equal measure.
Y'all, today I picked up all the money so my baby will be ready. And
willing vessel.
and now they're collecting on the floor again.
Yeah, but not as many. I still have a whole big stack over here. When did we have that last night?
Night?
Yeah, I did the whole stack. Was all over the living room again. Our angel Autumn. Hello, love.
We love you.
We're glad to see you. Aw.
Go ahead and pick up the
We're gonna
money
pick 'em
again.
Jizzy said 5.
Thank you, Jizzy.
Oh, yay. I'm going to reload. Hold on. Just in case you guys show out, I got to be ready.
We're about to go night-night.
I know we're going night-night. But you know how they start asking questions and they start
No, we're not going to go
roses.
for it. We're not
and you know
going
what
for
they
it
do.
today. We're not going to go for it.
We can't go to bed on a high note. Awesome, Ashley!
Hi, Ash.
Awesome, Ashley is the one that gave me this fabulous Make It Rain gun and all the money. It's all her fault, guys.
She said fabulous.
I think it's my favorite gift I've ever received.
Baby, what?
Hello, pretty girl.
Ever?
Well, toy. Toy gift. Thank you, Broadway Bandit and Crafty Kamika. It was the best gift
It
ever,
was.
right? Yeah. No, not the parrot. 100%
What's your
not
happy
the
number,
parrot.
Crystal, where's Aiden said.
It's so big. Crystal, where's
You
Aiden?
know why, Crystal? Where's Aiden?
Crystal, Cherish!
Hi, Cherish.
Crystal, where's Aiden? We answered your question today.
What did you think?
Both of us.
Well, I did mine
Thank you,
last
Erica.
night. I did mine last night.
Oh, yeah.
Crystal, we finally answered your question like 3 months later. That was a deep one, wasn't it?
Yes. Thank you, life coach.
Hello, pretty
Hello,
girl.
pretty girl.
Tania.
Oh, I'm at the airport waiting for her right now.
Hi, Rocky.
Give her a hug for
Oh,
us.
tell her we love her and we cannot wait to.
Oh, Crystal said she cried. It was so special. Jocelyn!
Oh,
Rocky Raquel, thank you, Susan.
thanks, Paris.
Paris sent a subscription.
We're at
Aw.
500,000. Thank y'all for the likes.
Yay! Thank you, guys. 10-8 kids sent 10. What is 10-8 kids?
We
Who's
don't know
10-8
you,
kids?
but thank you for the
Who are you,
subscriptions.
love?
What's your name?
10-8 kids. We don't know that name.
Love you too, Crystal. Can't wait to give you a big old hug.
Aww.
A big old hug. Like,
Thank you, April.
no bedtime.
Amanda, here I come. Oh. We love you,
love you
Asha
too.
Simone.
Love you so much. Thank you, Brittany, for the subscription. Did we give it for Brittany?
Thank you, my Asia.
Did we do that for Brittany? She gave a subscription.
Oh, I didn't see it. Brittany! I was reading comments. I wasn't really. What else, y'all?
What else?
That money gun is a workout. Mama Mary, hi.
I'm getting the workout
you.
because your girl's
Jocelyn,
having to pick up all the.
Patrice. Gotta reload.
Hi, Patrice. Hi, Mama Mary. Jackie, thank you for the heart.
Thank you, Alpheus.
Yo.
Y'all leaving? Where
I'm
are you
looking-
going, Lee? Where are you going, Lee?
Lee has questions. Lee, how is
Lee.
Casey?
How's that baby?
How's Casey? We have to shop
Hey,
for Casey
Twan
and
Dog.
Kennedy tomorrow. Leisha, will y'all remind us?
Thank you, Gail. Kill a bird.
The
Our pizza last
good.
night was really good. Yeah, we got right up in the middle of the bed and ate the pizza.
Yeah,
it
we
was
ate
so perfect.
We ate it in the bed, pizza last night, and we were talking.
Thank you, Kay.
Thank you, Leisha. Leisha, love. I did think we were done.
For real, what lipstick? You guys know what lipstick we have on.
They just baby trying to get us.
Oh.
Look, you see now closet tour. They want all these things start coming up.
Yeah. Okay, for all you
Good
new
night,
people,
Mimi.
for all you new people, don't watch what these old people, OGs are doing. Because when we say we're going good night, they start pulling out all these questions that they know the answers to because we get tripped
they don't
up
want us to
sometimes.
go.
They don't want us to go.
She gets tripped up.
Good night, Mimi. We love you.
Mimi.
Thank you, Rocky Raquel
Gabby
and
said,
Gail.
wait, one question?
I didn't mean old Charlotte. I meant OG.
What is a moat?
We're not answering any questions.
Hey, what did Killa say?
C falls for it every time.
Hey, what did Killa
It's
say?
so true.
What did Killa say?
Hello, pretty girl. Y'all newbies better learn fast. Ah.
Can you take a picture of the color numbers for subs on IG? I don't know what that means.
The color numbers for the lipstick. Yeah, we can do that. Yeah.
Oh, yes.
Yeah,
Okay,
we
I
can
know
do
what
that.
you meant. Yes, we can do that.
We
Thank
sure
you,
can.
Gail.
What's a parrot?
Baby. After
Y'all
party
newbies
said I
have
gotta go to boot camp. What's a hoochie do.
Thank you, Cocoa Butter and Gail. What's a TikTok?
There's milk going corn.
Okay, you new people, are you seeing what's going on? I need you to watch. It doesn't work. What's a package store?
Ain't no free nicknames.
Killikay Birdgate.
Oh my
We're not
God.
answering.
We a mess. Yes, y'all are.
Thank you, our Angel
We
Autumn.
love you, Autumn. We were
That
talking
girl,
about you today
Tasia.
too, weren't we?
Yes,
We talk
were.
about y'all all the time. We're
Yeah.
like, I wonder what so-and-so's doing. I wonder how so-and-so is. It doesn't work. Proceeds to read questions. Which one is Tinka? Which one is Pookie?
The new people aren't ready for that.
Oh, they're not ready. We gotta be. We gotta be on our best behavior. Did Joe really do it? Who's Joe and what y'all do? Thank you. We love you too. How'd y'all meet again?
That was
Megan
that was
here
his
for-
whole life.
Baby, Megan heard from the very beginning, and she's asking, "How'd y'all meet again?" What's a Tracy?
Did the bees curse back?
Baby, what is tip?
You new people are going to have to go back and watch like lots of posts.
Like the
Lots.
last week and 2 weeks for
yeah,
sure.
so you'll know what tip is and what Killa said and
Charlotte said, "You want to learn some German?" Yes. We didn't do very well last time.
thank you, Cocoa Butter.
Who says, "Come get your baby"? So last night, y'all, it was time to go night-night. And, I go to sleep earlier because I get up early. So, I go night-night. I'm like, "Okay, babe, I'm going night-night." And she's like, "Can I wake you up when it's time for you to come get your baby?" And I was like, "Yes." So I'm asleep. And she's watching TV. And then I'm like, I'm good and sleep, y'all. Then she said, "Come, babe, you gonna come get your baby?" And then I smile and I wake up. And I turn over and
She does.
I cuddle her.
Who loses the moat?
Crystal said go night-night.
Who got hot teeth?
Crystal.
How big was that silverback?
Where
is Cardi T?
Leisha. And Bree, can y'all find out where Cardi T is? It's been a minute now.
Yeah, because
It's time to move it
because we're
around.
only supposed to have her at a stop for 5 days.
We have to go night-night.
It's night time. Okay.
It's night-night time, y'all.
Yeah.
We love y'all.
Okay, we're gonna go night. Thank you guys for hanging out with us tonight. Just for a little surprise live.
Yeah.
Yeah.
We talked a long time.
Yeah, we did. We've been on for a while.
2,500 was the most at one time.
I saw that. And
Is
we
that our
still have
most?
840.
Baby, I think that was our record.
Could be.
I don't think
Thank you, Lee.
I think 2,500 was our record. We've had over 2,000 before, but not 2,500.
Yeah, it was so fun. Okay, guys, thank you for
Girl.
all the likes.
2,700?
2.7.
Oh my God.
That's amazing. Yay. That was a fun night.
That's awesome. And it was so unexpected. We were just like,
Yeah.
let's go on live and talk about.
So for you new people, we always go live on Friday nights. That's a scheduled like set time, 6, 7, depends on, what's going on, but it's always, in the early evening. And then usually 1 or 2 times during the week, we'll do a surprise live.
We went live last night.
Yeah.
But the last couple of weeks, we've not been live very much. So, look. Babe,
We've been
look,
traveling a lot.
Look.
AJ and Lee. Look at Lee
See,
up there.
showing out.
Lee's the one that started this Rose
Baby,
Gate.
when are the TC Fam Awards? We have to do that.
I know, we need to. We're going to do them for December,
Before
Charlotte.
before the end of the month,
Yeah.
we'll do it.
Yeah. We were talking about it the other day and we just had so much going on, but yeah, it's time for TC Fam Awards again. Yeah.
Yeah, it's time.
Yeah. For sure.
Some nails need to be done again. Look. Okay. Yes, we're going live tomorrow. Like a shorter
Love
live.
you, Aspen.
We won't be on live long tomorrow.
Yeah, we're going to be on.
What's a TC Fam?
The aunties have
Y'all,
been
look,
booked and busy.
not
It's
little
so
A
true.
going viral with that edit.
How many likes does she have now?
I don't know, but it was a ton.
It was like almost 150,000 views when we
When
got
we saw
on
it
live.
last.
Yeah, so
I bet little A's like, what in the world?
I know, it just was
You
so
didn't know you were going to
crazy.
go viral.
So crazy.
It'll be shorter. We have some things
Why is
going
that?
on.
It may not be short.
Okay.
It may not be short. We got things to talk about and places to take you
What are we
guys.
going to talk about?
Lots. We're going to the mailbox tomorrow, so we're going to have a ton of presents. And the present that...
Janaya.
Yeah.
A different Janaya.
Yeah, we found your present. Because
It
we
was in the
told you
back
it
of-
wasn't... Yeah, it was in the back of T's car. We had
left
it the whole time.
From when we went to last Friday, we still had it in the car.
It says 37.7 thousand likes.
You are kidding me.
No. How many views? That's just crazy. We love it.
Are you
It is
serious?
so fun. That's what they just
Baby, they're
said.
making fun of me in that live, though.
Baby.
In that edit.
Baby. It's
'Cause I
past
went-
200,000.
I went,
It's so perfect.
I want to hear your story
We don't do
again.
short lives over here. It's true. What's our longest live, baby? 6 hours?
6 hours.
Yeah.
We've done 5.
Yeah.
We've done 4. We've done a lot of 3s, though. But most of them are like 2.5 hours.
Yeah.
I tried to
Good night,
jump
Patricia.
y'all.
We love you. No.
Hush, Jovial Jade.
333,000 views.
This girl is going, that edit's going crazy.
Crazy. Crazy.
You have to work in the morning.
We're baking cookies.
We're going to send little Ace some cookies for that
She
one.
wants to bake cookies.
She wants to bake cookies
We're
with
gonna
us.
bake cookies with you. We're gonna do a lot. You know, we like to do cooking lives, and the next one, we're gonna make cookies.
What account has the edit?
It's
She
Cheryl's
changed her
eyebrow.
name. Is Cheryl's eyebrow?
Cheryl's eyebrow. Yeah.
Can you all tag her in the comments, little A, so that we can, people can see the edit?
Yeah.
Baby, that is crazy.
I know. I know. It's
It
fabulous.
was really good. It was amazing
It
edit.
is fabulous. Brilliant. That's what I want to call it. I think your humor is brilliant. I really do.
I agree.
Yeah. And we got to meet
There-
you yesterday.
there's
There it
Cheryl's
is.
eyebrow.
Cheryl's eyebrow.
Little A, can you believe that your video went viral? I mean, it's
It's
going
awesome.
viral. It's not going to stop.
No, it's not
Trust
gonna
me.
stop.
It's going to keep going.
No, she's going to have over 1 million.
You'll
for
probably
sure.
get 1 million on that edit. Baby, she's going to get 1
I
million
know.
on that edit.
She's hilarious.
1 million views.
I can't wait. I've always, every time I see one, I say,
know
I
what?
can't wait to see what's next.
It was T telling us to hush through the phone. I was like,
It was so funny.
hi, Brazil. Yeah, there were a few comments that got a lot of likes too.
Yeah.
Okay, we gotta go.
Okay.
No, I didn't. We're gonna go night night, y'all. We have a big
Thank you, Broadway
busy day
Bandit.
tomorrow. We have a big weekend.
Okay, we're hanging up. I just got back.
And I had tea for
Performing
dinner.
and ran to the live. I haven't checked. Yeah, well, they just told us
little A.
333,000
Baby,
views.
amore. It's on.
Yeah, and over 30,000 likes.
And you were making fun of me.
Yes.
You went viral for making fun of me.
Yes.
You're on TT. But baby,
338,000.
the way your head went, I was like, no, it's, oh, we did put it in our story on
And little A
IG.
just captured it just right.
It's in our story on IG, but it's also 47,000 likes.
47. It's crazy. It's crazy. We love it. You deserve that
She
recognition.
really does.
Little A, you deserve that. We're so proud of you and so happy for you.
Thank you, Lee Love.
Yeah.
She did almost snap her
I'm gonna
neck.
snap my neck. Sure did.
All right, we love y'all.
She's famous now, right? I love it. Okay, guys. Thank you, Lee. Thank you, Broadway Bandit. Thank you for everyone for giving us the gifts and
subscriptions, for the likes.
tapping and just being here.
Yes.
We love you. So we'll see you tomorrow night. Okay? Love you.
Bye.
Bye-bye.